Hello, everyone. My name is Taylor Arndt, and I am a blind bookkeeper and QuickBooks Pro advisor and payroll specialist. In this live stream, we're going to be talking about something that has been in the news a lot, and that is called ChatGPT. We're going to get into what it is, how it can help your firm, and why you should be using it today. If you are in chat, go ahead and say hi. And it would be awesome if you could just introduce yourself. That way I kind of have an idea of who is in the chat. And that way I can be able to know what kind of audience I have. We are going to be getting into some technical stuff today, but it's going to be very fun. So just, stay tuned because we're going to have a lot of fun messing with ChatGPT. So I just want to make sure that everyone can hear me and everything is good to go. And I just tested my audio. Yep, there we go. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. And I do see we got Pale Media. I think I might have had a typo in my description. And you know what? I actually used ChatGPT to generate it. So it's kind of funny. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about what ChatGPT is. ChatGPT is like a chatbot, and it's made by a company called OpenAI. It's a service where you can go to the ChatGPT website and type in anything you want. For example, you can have it write a blog post about 1099 forms, or you can have it generate an email to your client saying you're going to terminate them. That would be a really great use of ChatGPT because I know myself, I'm not a great writer. And so, what I typically use it for my firm is I use it for writing things, I use it for customer service, different inquiries, and also like boilerplate responses. This episode was really inspired by the episode that I listened to yesterday of the Cloud Accounting podcast, where I was in the chat and we were talking about ChatGPT and everything it could do. And I just thought it'd be a great way to talk about ChatGPT and kind of from a person who is a tech minded individual. I've been in the tech background before I got into bookkeeping. So I just kind of wanted to talk about it and also how it can help solve some of our fundamental challenges in accounting. So again, if you're in chat, go ahead and say hi and we'll get started with some use cases. All right, let's see here. I have ChatGPT open just because in case it decided. Sometimes what it does is it blacks out, so you have to wait in order to use it because it's at capacity. So to prevent that issue, I just went ahead and opened it up for me before we got started here. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. All right, so let's see here. Let's get into some use cases. Let's see. I'm just making sure that we're all good. We are. So let's talk about why we need to use technology in accounting. Now, y'all may think that I'm crazy, and I know that people are going to say in my chat that I have nothing to say because I'm not a CPA or any credentialed professional. While that is true, I'm not a CPA. I'm also not an EA yet. I'm going to be doing that pretty shortly. An EA is an enrolled agent for those who may be unaware. And I am not any of those things yet. But what I am is I am a technologist who happens to love accounting and who got into accounting after realizing that web design wasn't my thing. So, having said that, I love technology. I believe in technology. It's an awesome thing. And I think it can help solve one of our fundamental problems in the accounting profession. What is one of our fundamental problems in the accounting profession, you may ask? Lack of staff. A lot of accounting firms right now are very short staffed. They cannot handle all the tax returns and other things that they need to do because they do not have enough CPAs or other staff members. Why are we short staffed in our CPA firms? Well, it comes down to a lot of things. We have a lack of accounting graduates coming out of college. We have less students going to college than ever before because of the cost prohibitiveness. We also have rising college tuition, and more importantly, beside the college thing, in order to actually get your CPA, you have to sit for 150 hours. So a standard bachelor's degree is 120. So that means that you need to have additional 30 credits, which is equivalent to another year of school. With all those things being said, no wonder we have a shortage of CPAs. Now, I'm not going to be the one who says that technology can replace all of our CPAs, because in fact it cannot. But what I am going to do today is I'm going to tell y'all how a simple tool can help you in your firm to feel less busy, automate, and get more done. So, if that sounds great, go ahead and stay tuned for more. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about some use cases, and we're going to get into some demos. So I'm going to share my screen in just 1 second, but let's talk about our first use case. So say that you have a customer and you want to go ahead and write a welcome letter. This is a really great use for ChatGPT, because you can write a welcome letter welcoming them to your firm. And that's a really great use case. So let's go ahead and demonstrate that. But before I demonstrate that, I want to talk about some limitations. What can't ChatGPT do? What are some things that it struggles with? Well, number one, it can't reconcile your bank account. In fact, David and Blake in the Cloud Accounting podcast decided to put in ChatGPT, can you reconcile my bank accounts for me or something? In fact, it cannot reconcile bank accounts. It actually tells you that you need to go ahead and do it yourself, basically. Number two, it can't do bookkeeping for you. Very simple. Number three, it can't do tax returns. Number four, it can't do auditing. But it can do other things that you have to do in your firm, like writing and things like that. Now, just because it can do writing and things does not mean that you need to not fact check it. So if it writes things, you always need to fact check to make sure that it's accurate. All right, let's go ahead and get into the good stuff, shall we? All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and get my stuff ready to share here. Let's see here. I'm just getting my screen all ready. I don't like those got it buttons for NVDA. Or I'm sorry, for Zoom. It says that it's been recording and things, so I have to go ahead and dismiss that. Alright, let me go ahead and get ready to share my screen here. Oh no. Alright. Okay. Having some technical issues here, but while I'm having some technical issues getting our stream set up, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell me who you are, tell me what your background is, and I would love to know while I get my chat set up, or my stream set up. Okay. All right, looks like we are good and ready to go. So let's go ahead and start sharing our screen. Now, I'm not going to be using my speech for this one. I'm going to be reading out loud what ChatGPT generates, but I just figured it'd be a little bit more of a pain to go ahead and use my screen reader for this one. So that's just going to be how that works. But don't worry, you're still going to get the whole full experience. All right, so let me go ahead and share the screen here. All right, so I'm sharing my screen. Let's see. So there's my restream chat. Let me go ahead and go to ChatGPT. All right, so this is a new chat screen. This is what it will look like when you open up a chat and when you launch the website. So let's go ahead and demonstrate what I just said. So I'm going to say, write a welcome letter to my bookkeeping practice. And we'll just start with that. We'll see what it gives us. And I don't have a client's name, so we'll just see a generic welcome letter. And here it is. It's writing, and then I'll go ahead and read out what it says aloud. So right now it's just kind of writing, so let's see what we have here. Okay. All right, still going. Just give it a second. It's generating a lot. That's the thing. It's pretty slow, so that's something to keep in mind. is that it's really slow and it can take a little bit to generate. Now, each time you go to the web page, it starts a conversation. So whenever you chat, I just said write an engagement letter, but if I didn't like it, I could go ahead and say improve the engagement letter to say X or do this, right? Or just anything that I can do to make it better. Okay, so, all right, here we go. Dear valued client, we're excited to welcome you to our bookkeeping practice. We understand the importance of accurate and efficient financial management for your business, and we are dedicated to providing you with the highest level of service. Our team of experienced professionals is fully trained in the latest bookkeeping and accounting practices, and we are committed to staying up to date with the latest tax laws and regulations. We offer a wide range of services, including bookkeeping, financial statement preparation, budgeting, and tax planning. We believe in building long-term relationship with our clients, and we are committed to understanding your needs. We work closely with you to ensure that your financial records are up to date and accurate, so you can focus on running your business. Thank you for choosing our practice for your bookkeeping needs and helping your business thrive. So just added something weird. So I like this. This is a good start, but let's go ahead and dissect this a little bit. Let's say if it's for my case. Number one, I don't have a team. So that's one thing. And number two, I don't do budgeting and tax planning yet. So that's another. So let's go ahead and edit this. We'll say make letter better. Instead of team, write that I am let me try this again. Doing services myself. So I want to say I instead of we. Also, write that I do and I did this on purpose. So I made a typo, but if you make a typo, I spelled payroll wrong, it'll actually fix it. So watch this. I just regenerated it. All right. And it's just taking a minute. And if you guys are in chat, let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Let me know. It's very quiet, so let me know what you guys think. Uh-oh, and sometimes it gives you an error. So in that case, let's see. So sometimes it will give us an error, so I just have to refresh the page. Sometimes it's not perfect, folks. It's a new tool. It's not perfect. So just, be patient. All right, so I just went ahead and copied and pasted what I wrote and put it in the box. All right. Dear client, I'm writing to extend a warm welcome to you as a new client of my business. I am thrilled to have the opportunity to work with you and provide you with the services that you need. I would like to take this opportunity to let you know that I will be personally handling your needs. I'm dedicated to providing the best service for you, and I will be dedicated to and I'll be available to assist you in any way I can. And additionally, I would like to inform you I offer QuickBooks training and payroll. These services are designed to help you stream your bookkeeping and payroll processes, saving you time and money in the long run. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I'm looking forward to working with you and achieving your business goals. Sincerely, your name. So that's a lot better. Okay, it's not perfect, but you see, it got you like 80% of the way. Okay, maybe I would edit that to say that different things, right? All my policies in terms of like client communication and things. But this is just a start, okay? This is just a start of how you can use this tool. Now, let's say something else. Let's say a client's not happy with you. So let me say, write an email to a client and say, apologize. But let's say that the price, they weren't happy with their price. Apologize that so basically I'm saying write an email to a client apologizing that the pricing changed, so maybe they contacted you and they were not happy and they went through your customer service channels, and so we're gonna have ChatGPT help us out with this too. Dear client, I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to inform you that there have been some changes to our pricing structure, and I wanted to reach out to apologize for any inconveniences. This, as this may cause this, as a valued client, we understand that these changes may come as a surprise. And we want to assure that we have not made this decision lightly. We've had to make some adjustments. You see, this is the standard letter that I think David got on the Cloud Accounting podcast when he had his tax preparer fire him. If you haven't watched that episode, watch it. It's great. I mean, it's not great for him, but it's great to understand what's going on. Not made the decision lightly. We've had to make... Okay, where did I leave off? All right. In order to continue providing you with the high-quality services that you have come to expect from us, we want to assure that this change will not affect the level of service that you receive from us, and we will continue to work hard to ensure that you are completely satisfied with the work that we are providing, or that we do for you. If you have any questions, you can contact us. So that is basically a very, 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 nice email. So those are kind of some of the things that you can do. And Payon Media in chat says, yes, this is like having an assistant. Payon Media, that is exactly right. This is like having an assistant. Now, let's do something else. Let's say that I am writing a contract and I need a new contract for my business. So what I did when I started my bookkeeping firm is I had a contract that was written by an attorney. But let's say that ChatGPT could write my contract, and then maybe I could have my attorney review it. So let's go ahead and have it write a contract. Now this is going to be long, so I won't be able to read all this out. But so I'll say write a bookkeeping contract and write that I will charge $500 per month for bookkeeping, payroll, make for Texas law. So let's see. Again, I'm not going to be able to read all this because it's long. But what I'll do is I'll put it in the chat because it's going to be too long for me to read. All right, so look at this. It created a contract that I could send to my attorney. Again, what I'll do is I'll put this in the chat so you guys can look at it because it's so long, it'll take me forever to read it. But guys, this is a great contract. I'm just making sure that it generates fully. See. Look at this. This contract should be governed and accrued by the state of Texas. Alright, so I'm going to put this in chat so you guys can look at this, because this is pretty cool. It's just so long, it's going to take me forever to read it. Alright. Here we go. And if anyone's in chat, let me know. And of course, please note this is a general contract. What do y'all think of that? Hello, welcome to the channel, everyone. And we got megahertz, I believe that is the username. Welcome to the channel. Today we are talking about ChatGPT, and what I just did is I put a example of a contract. So if you're a bookkeeper, tax professional, CPA firm, whatever you are, I had to generate me a contract for a fake client. And then what I did is I used ChatGPT, of course, that's what the stream's about. But then I put that in the chat so you guys could look at it. I mean, it's a pretty good contract. I might edit some things, but really what I would do then is I'd have a lawyer look over it. But this is a great start, y'all. This is a great start to, having a contract already written, just having a lawyer look over it. So that can save you a lot of money. And this is not even this is applicable in more than one industry, right? So not, if you're an accountant or, even someone who does like media, podcast production. My podcast editor is watching in chat. That's why I said that. So Payo Media, go check him out on his website. He does podcast editing. He edits all the book site podcasts. So, yeah. But either way, you can do all of the contracts and other things for any industry just using ChatGPT. So, yeah, super excited. It's going to be great to do more use cases. So, let's go over another one. Let's say that I want to write a blog post. Again, this is going to be long too. So, write a blog post explaining the different forms of 1099. Now, something to know about ChatGPT is that the information that it has is only good until mid-2021. That means that anything after that, it does not have good information for because the models have not been trained. So that is something to keep in mind. I can't just put in the IRS publication and say, hey, what changed, for 2022 because it doesn't have that information. So that's why it's very important to understand what the limits are. So I'm going to go ahead and have generate this blog post I just did, and let's see what I got. It's still writing, so. Okay. So it's still writing things. And this could be something that you put on your website, talk like marketing and things. This is a great way to market your firm is writing articles and things. And something else too is that a lot of accountants and things use Jarvis or Copy AI. This, I would agree, probably does a lot better. And currently it's free. So why not use this instead of Jarvis or Copy AI? Just saying. This is a lot better. All right, let's see if this is done. Let's see. Yeah, so let me go ahead and put this one in chat because again, it's so long that's just going to be a pain in the butt. So yeah, I just put these in chat so you guys can look at them because there's so many different things that it does and it'd be cool. What are your reactions? All right. So let me go ahead and put this in chat. here we go. So I just put this in chat. What do you guys think about that one? It explains all of the different forms of 1099s, and it explains what they're used for, and it's a very good blog post. Again, there'd be some things I want to add and edit, but it's a great blog post written in like seconds. So there's so many different use cases for that as well, for these different blog posts and things. And not only that, but you can do other things as well. You know, say that if I want to, let's do something else, and this might not actually work. Let's say that I want to ask which category in QuickBooks does something fall into. Now, of course, that's not always going to work, but it might just give you a generic result. But let's see. What category does accounting services belong to in QuickBooks? Let's see. Okay, so it says in QuickBooks, accounting services fall under professional services. That's correct. And it says it just explains what the category is, that it's used to track income and expenses. And so let me go ahead and put this one in chat, but it's really good. It has everything in there. All right, so those are the things really that are, able to be done. And there's other things too. And if you're in chat, go ahead and say hi. That way you guys I know who's around. But there's other things that you can do. For example, you can have it write tweets, or Facebook posts. So let me see. I'm going to say write a Facebook post explaining that tax is here and it is time to complete organizers and then also what we could say is any tax any client that doesn't have their information by, I don't know, January 31st, their return will be extended. So we could write that in there too. Any client who doesn't have information to us by Jan 3, their tax will be extended. So this is like a Facebook post. This could also be an email. It could also be other social media. So let's see what it says about having tax season and filling out your organizers. Okay. All right. Attention all clients. Like I said, so it says like attention all clients, and then it mentions about your organizers, and if you don't get it in by January 31st to be extended. And of course it says you can go ahead and look on our website. So I'll put this in chat too. And I like the last line. Let's get started and get those taxes done. So, okay. I don't think I'd say attention clients, but All right, so I'll put this one in here as well. And again, these are all different scenarios that you guys can use. Now, let's see if it can help us generate a tax organizer. I've never tried this. I don't know if it'll work. Let's see. Generate a tax organizer form. Okay, can't do that. I apologize. Oh, it can't generate one, but it can give me an idea of what should be in one. Okay, well, that's fine. Explains what it is. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put this in chat. Basically, it's saying it depends on your business structure and all these other things. It's a good start, but I wish it would do more. I wish it would say, here are some questions to ask your clients, right? Maybe I could do that instead. So I'll put this one in the chat first. What are y'all's reactions to all of these? Do you think these will help you guys, or are they just a waste of time? Let me know. Let me know. All right, I'll put this one in the chat as well. And again, I put these in the chat so that everyone's able to read them, and that way, if you guys are in the comments later, you guys can see what ChatGPT generated. It just is a accessible way to do it because it's so much text. It'd take me forever to try to read all these using a screen reader because I am blind. So yeah. All right. So if anyone's in chat, please let me know. Let me know what you guys think. We got a couple more examples here. Let's see. We're gonna try and also feel free if you guys have anything that you'd like me to try with ChatGPT that will help automate your firm. Let me know because I've never worked in public accounting, so I may not know everything that you guys do. So if you have anything, put it in the chat. I would love to hear it. All right. So let's do this one. Not generate. Let's use make a list of questions for a tax gathering form. All right, here we go. This is better. All right. This is good. This is not bad, folks. There's all these questions like, did you have rental properties? Did you have dependents? And let's see. Did you make any contributions to a retirement account or HSA? Did you have self-employment income? Did you have any capital gains or losses? Did you make any estimated tax payments during the year? Have you received any Schedule K-1 forms? Have you made any charitable contributions? So, I mean, these are great questions. All right, so I'll go ahead and paste these in the chat. But this is not bad. I mean, for me as a new tax preparer, I'm going to be doing this next year. And really, I'm not sure what I'm going to ask my clients, so it'll be a good way to get started. So, great list. So there is the tax professional questionnaire thingy. And then you could put that in your favorite software. But those are kind of some of the things that I would use ChatGPT for. But what does everyone else have in mind? If anyone's in chat, go ahead and say hi. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing my screen for just a second. I need to check something here, and that way I can give chat time to ask questions. If anyone has anything, ask me questions. I would love to know. We got 4 people watching. That's pretty awesome, y'all. So thank you for tuning in on this Sunday. I'm like, what day is it? It's Sunday. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And if you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm really trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the month, and I'm at 482. So I would really appreciate you guys subscribe to my channel. I release weekly content, and I love doing YouTube. So yeah, please subscribe. Okay, let's see. Anything else in the chat? Do we have anyone in the chat? I know we got people watching. I have some other ideas too that I want to go ahead and put in there, but I want to see what everyone else wants to cover first before I go on a range, because there's so many different things that I could do that I want to try to get you guys' input, because I want this to be very interactive. So let me know what you guys want to do, and if you guys don't have anything, that's okay, because I've got plenty of other examples, but it'd be great to know what you guys want to do. Okay, let's see. Let me just make sure. Yeah, if you guys are in here, chat me. All right. So let's see if I can do any more of these examples. So there's other things that you could do in terms of like social media marketing. Like you could write a tweet to talk about your live stream. That's actually how I write all my tweets now, is use ChatGPT. It works pretty well. Of course, I want to edit some things and I have it generate hashtags. That's another thing too that I really struggle with, is generating hashtags. Now let's talk about another area that is often overlooked. Okay, so I have a question from Megahertz. I believe that's your name. Sorry if I mispronounce it. I'm using text to speech because I am blind. Megahertz, what you can do is go to chat.openai.com. Let me go ahead and throw the link in chat. It's a free program called ChatGPT, and it's a chatbot that allows you to write text and then it will generate whatever you want it to. It's a text AI, so it can't do images or anything like that, but it's a really great program. So let me go ahead and throw the link in chat so that y'all have it, and then we'll do some more examples. All right, so let me just do this real quick, and then I'll share my screen again. But yeah, I'm just kind of taking questions right now, and then we'll do some more. All right, so there is the link to ChatGPT, and you will need to create a free account for OpenAI, but trust me, it's worth it, because you can access this cool thing called ChatGPT. And yeah, you just create a free account and then you should be able to access the program no problem. Now, again, sometimes it does have what are called blackout periods where it's not available because I've reached capacity, but it's definitely a great program to use. All right, so any other questions in chat before I go on to more other examples? And if you're watching later, feel free to put your questions in the comments, and then I'll go ahead and respond to those. We'll have a discussion in the comments section. But please just don't, if you got questions, don't be shy. I always love answering chat, and this is what I love to do, because I think that automation and technology can really help solve some of the accounting firm challenges that we have today. So let's see. Any other questions from the chat before I go ahead and do some more examples? Okay, I'm just trying to get some more things up and we're going here. Okay. So let's go ahead and do some more examples because I don't see anything in chat just yet. And what I want to do is I want to talk about marketing in terms of your hashtags as well as like podcast stuff, because a lot of firms or other people do podcasting. And what I want to talk about is how can you use ChatGPT to generate your show notes? So, or description in this case on YouTube. So we'll go ahead and do that. So let's see. And actually, I use all of my descriptions with ChatGPT. It works really well. So, because I'm just not a good writer. All right. So I'm in my ChatGPT again. We're going to do another prompt here. We're going to say, write a description for a video explaining the difference between employee and independent contractor. Be sure to add hashtags. Again, I did typos on purpose because I want to show you it will correct my typos in the output. And actually, this video that I just told you guys is going to be coming on my channel where I talk about the difference between an employee and an independent contractor. So be on the lookout. That should be out in the next week or so. Okay. No. ChatGPT, in fact, is not used by accounting firms hardly at all, and that's why I'm doing this video. ChatGPT is used by anyone. Michael, my boyfriend, has it write code for him, right? So if you want to learn to write code or you want to have it write code, it will write code for you. So it's really great for coding. It's great for accounting professionals. It's great for everyone, not just accountants. Like I said, I'm writing this video because a lot of accountants don't use it, and I'm trying to show them how they can use it. But any industry can use ChatGPT. All right, let's see. I don't really like the description it generated because it didn't allow me to, like, it didn't have the correct topics. So let me do a better description, like a prompt. So what you type into the box is called a prompt. So write a description about for a YouTube video explaining the differences we cover why you should care, penalties, and factors to consider. So this should be a better description. Let's see what we got. It's still generating. And I'm going to go ahead and put this one in chat because it's a lot better. Obviously, for my channel, I would say I instead of we, right? But, you know, other than that, it works really well. And it gives me a great description that I can go ahead and throw on YouTube when I publish my video. And then sometimes it stops like this, so it just says penalties, but it doesn't actually continue. So, let's see. Okay, see, it couldn't complete the response. All right, so yeah, it couldn't complete it. In that case, you have to refresh the page. But it had a great description. It was talking about how independent contractors, the forms you fill out, the legal implications, and what we cover in the video. And it also had relevant hashtags. So those are some things that you can do if you're making YouTube videos. Yes, it is wonderful. It's awesome. It's lovely. And I love this tool because, again, I'm not a good writer. I don't like writing at all. And it makes my life absolutely awesome. So if anyone else is in chat, go ahead and ask me questions. What else do you got? I've got some things I want to share as well. A few more things, actually. But I don't have a lot because those are mainly the things that you can do. Of course, other people might have other things that they want to try. Let me know. We can go ahead and try it. Okay, let me refresh the page because I had an error. It's really annoying. But hey, what do you do? It's a great tool. It's a really, really great tool. Now, let me do one more thing here. Write a letter to fire a client. Actually, I got more things to show you. I want to show you guys how it can write website copy for your websites and other copywriting things. So just hold on, guys. We got a lot more to do, so stay tuned for more. All right. So what I'm having it do right now is I'm having it write a firing letter to a client, just like David got when he had a firing letter from his tax preparer. So it was a nice letter, so I'll put this in chat. So your client's name, saying that we can't serve you anymore. So I'll just put this in here so you guys can see what it does. All right. There we go. That's the firing letter. It's not a bad letter overall, I would say. It kind of gets to the point, but it's better than I could write, because to me, I'm pretty abrupt, which I am. So it's not a bad letter, y'all. And it's a really great thing because unfortunately, in the world of public accounting, a lot of firms are getting rid of clients. So it just, it sucks, but we're just in that kind of world right now. Now let's go over how we can write descriptions and website copy. So I'm going to say write a homepage for my bookkeeping practice. That I am based in Austin, Texas, and provide bookkeeping, payroll, and training solutions. All right, so this is a homepage, and we'll see what it comes up with. So this is great if you're redesigning your website, which I happen to be right now, and you want to go ahead and write content with ChatGPT. A really great thing to do. Again, this applies for any industry, so you don't have to be an accountant to use this. Just keep in mind that. All right. Welcome to your bookkeeping practice. Love it. Of course, I need to fix it, but I would say welcome to Taylor's Financial Services, because that is my company. And if you guys haven't checked me out yet, go ahead and check me out. I'm still working on my website, but Taylor's Financial Services does bookkeeping and payroll and training, just all the things that I said. And this could be a real homepage. Lots of great things. We got a chat message that says, LOL, I'm a terrible writer. This will be helpful. Well, I'm glad this was helpful. So I want to go ahead and ask a question in chat. So you guys better get ready. Chat. All right. What industry are you guys in? Who's watching? Do I have accountants? I know that my podcast editor's watching, but what other industries are people in? Just so that I have an idea. Because while I'm making this video for accountants, all this content can really be used in many different industries. But I just want to have an idea of who is watching right now. So go ahead, let me know where you guys, and also where you guys are watching. Just I want to know who's around. So let me know. All right. So a really, really great website copy. I'm going to go ahead and post this in chat because it's long as well. Okay, so let's see. Of course, it says welcome to your bookkeeping practice. So this is a website example. So that's an example of how you can do it for a home page. Now, of course, you can go ahead and do the same thing for a about page and other things as well. So it makes it really, really good. Now, let me show you another example of what you can do. So say that you need to write a proposal. Say that you're on Upwork. You can go ahead and have it generate an Upwork proposal. Of course, you want to edit it, but here's what I would do. So I'd say generate. Actually, I wouldn't say generate. I'd say write a proposal for a bookkeeping job on Upwork. Write that I have over 4 or 5 of experience in this field. Simple. Of course, if you're doing this for real, you would, explain more about the job and have it write a proposal. Really great strategy if you're trying to work on Upwork or other places that require proposals. All right, let's see what we got. I'm not proficient in Zero or Wave, so I'd have to get rid of that. But, I wish I was, but unfortunately those softwares are not accessible for me as a blind bookkeeper. So, it's kind of hard to be proficient if I can't use them. So, those are really the things that you can do. There's a lot more things too. I'll put this in here. There's other things like, let's see, you can have it write a web developer. Okay, Nigeria. Now, in this case, since you're a web developer, you probably want to write different things in terms of what your skills are for web development, right? So you want to, write those things. And again, everyone can use this software. You don't have to be an accountant. So there's so many things that you can do, and it does not matter, what industry you are. It's just general writing. Now, you can also do this. This is interesting. So you can do sales copy. So I'm going to say, write a Facebook ad that promotes my company. And you can have it write in a sales tone. So you can have it write in different voices or tones. So that's really interesting too. You can even have it write in the voice of someone famous. Whenever ChatGPT is at capacity, one of the prompts it has is write a screenplay in the voice of William Shakespeare. So it's kind of funny. But I don't know why you want to do that, but you can have it do that as well. There's so many things, again, that you can do. So I'm just going to have it generate this, and we'll see what it comes up with. Yeah, and I like the last line. Trust us, your financial records will thank you. Actually, this might be something I legitimately use, believe it or not. So you can write Facebook ads. And look at this, it even has hashtags. Look at this. It has bookkeeping, Austin, Texas, payroll, taxes, all these other things that I would want to do. There's so many different ways that this can be done. So if anyone else is in chat, go ahead, say hi. Let me know what you guys are up to. And let me know if this has been helpful. There's other things that I will show you guys as well. I don't have any other things to show you guys, but I do want to show you one more thing. And that is, I want to show you how you can, actually, here, you can even ask it certain questions. So I'm going to say how to build a website for my accounting. I can't type. Practice. And it will tell me how to write a website for my accounting practice. So you can even ask it general questions. Of course, I'm doing this because I've got web developers watching as well. So choose the right framework. Okay, I'm just waiting for this to load. Yeah, and you can even have it write content that's optimized for SEO. So there's just so much that this thing can do that we've not even covered because we just don't have it all day, right? But it can write your code, it can do other things as well. So what a great tool. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I'm just going to let this generate. All right, so let's put this in chat here, because these are all the different prompts. So those are all I have for today. That's all I can think of anyways. But if anyone else has anything that they would like to talk about, please let me know, and we can go ahead and do that. Oh no. My restream chat just started reading out my message. I'm like, oh no. So, yeah, that was pretty annoying. All right, are you guys still here? Yes. Okay. So, let me know what you guys think. I don't really have anything else at the moment. I'm just making sure that I have all my chats here, and yeah, hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'm really trying to get up to 500. Be really appreciated if you subscribe to my channel. Let's see. But I'll just wait around for any more chat. I was waiting for more chat messages because, you know, I just want to wait around. But if I don't have any more, we'll go ahead and end for the night. But it's been a great stream, y'all. It has been an awesome stream. Love doing these things. And if you guys are not on tax Twitter, if you guys are accountants, you guys need to be on tax Twitter because it is where everyone's at. But okay. I don't really see anyone in chat, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope this really makes you guys think about ways that you can use this in your own practice, because I feel like it can be used in a lot of different ways. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat or the comments. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go and end for tonight. But if you guys are not following my channel, please do. And I hope you guys have a great day. We will talk soon. We got another episode of Book Site coming out this week. So, yeah, with that, everyone, have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye, everyone.